best-dressed lady in town. Why, she's down on Main Street now. And look, she's the center of everyone's attention. They can't take their eyes off her. And how they talk about her. So smart. Simply stunning. I wish I could wear it. She looks just like one of the models in the magazines. As a matter of fact, that's just what she is, a model, and every inch a lady. You're her Pygmalion. You know, that guy who brought a statue to life. And if you think about it a minute, that's just what you do every week. You bring her to life for all those women who stop and stare and want to look the way she looks. For hers is the look of high fashion, the look they see in Harper's Bazaar and Vogue, and with your help, in the windows and interiors of Sears retail stores. Remember, she's a lady, so when you handle her, treat her gently. Just in case, a plastic bag to protect her face is a good idea. She may not look like much when you take off her clothes. Those measurements would never give Marilyn Monroe any competition. But this is one lady who's been specially constructed to look better in clothes than out. And it's your job as a fashionist to see to it she wears those clothes well. Okay, Professor Higgins, let's see what you can do with your fair lady. First of all, some advanced planning is essential. No woman ever got dressed without it. So you begin by carefully choosing her costume from your fashion merchandise. Her dress must be clean and well pressed. Naturally, it must be the very latest in style and color. For this lady won't be satisfied with following the crowd. She's got to be ahead of it. Your Spotlight service book and quarterly marketing guide will keep you on top of the latest fashion trends. Just as important as her dress are her accessories, shoes, bag, gloves, umbrella, hat, these accessories must all be carefully coordinated with the dress. For as style setter of Main Street, USA, her completed costume has to be correct. That means accessories for dressy dresses must be dressy, not tailored. While accessories for tailored dresses must be tailored, not dressy. And please, no more than 2 or 3 colors to a color scheme. The same dress, correctly accessorized, would look like this. To give this look of fashion life, you need a mannequin. But not just any mannequin. For as you know, they come in all shapes and sizes. And you need the right shape and the right size for the right dress. There's the adult miss range. These mannequins wear sizes 10 or 12. And the junior miss range, wearing sizes 9 or 11. There's the young junior range, wearing sizes 5 or 7. And the petite junior range, wearing sizes 5 or 7 for the figure 5'1" or under. The torso is shaped to the cut of the dress. The difference may only be a few inches, but what a difference a junior size on an adult misform can make. Good grooming is important too, so choose your mannequin with care. Hair in place? That's better. Makeup on? Nails manicured? One sour note is all it takes to spoil the perfect composition. Actually, you've got it easy, for no lady was ever more obliging than this one. Look, interchangeable parts. Interchangeable as long as you've got the right arm on the right side, of course. But now with merchandise and mannequin selected, it's time to get the lady clothed. Removing the lower torso from the vertical rod and standing it upside down, we start with the hosiery. Carefully rolling the hose so as not to snag or run. Then, starting at the toe and drawing it over the legs. Seams on straight? What a help you'll be to your wife. Next, grip the toe of the hose between thumb and forefinger and give it 2 or 3 turns, stretching it away from the heel and taping it to the bottom of the foot. This will prevent bunching up when shoes are placed on the feet. The shoes must be the right size and fit snugly, but never use a shoehorn. It will cut her hosiery besides damaging those beautiful legs. With the leg section back on the vertical rod, make sure the set screws at the top and bottom of the rod are firmly tightened. The hosiery can be supported by a small strip of masking tape placed at the top of the hose. This is the time to put on her petticoat, if it's a full-skirted effect you're after. First, a strip of tape around the waist. And then, the tissues. Tissue paper does just as well as the real thing. For as any girl can tell you, a certain amount of cheating has always been part of the dressing game. After a bit of primping, she's ready for the dress. The skirt goes over the lower torso, carefully arranged to conceal those petticoats. No slip showing on this lady. Then the upper torso is placed over the waist knob and turned into position. The bodice of the dress is fitted over the torso and smoothed in place. Put on the first arm Then you're ready for the jacket. Slipping the jacket over the arm, place the other arm through the sleeve of the jacket from the rear to protect the lady's face. Don't forget those all-important details. Buttons buttoned, zippers fastened, sleeves straightened, waist fitted, collar adjusted, now the belt is placed around the waist. If adjusting is necessary, paper clips should be used instead of pins. It's time for the final touches, the accessories that make the costume correct and complete. To make things easier, the gloves are placed on the hands before attaching the hands to the arms. The hat may be positioned straight on or at an angle, depending on the style. The bag should match the shoes. And the umbrella should be posed in the hand as naturally as possible. When everything is in place, check to see that the skirt hangs evenly. With a straight skirt, or if the fit is imperfect, pinning the dress at the rear with a few pins will sometimes be necessary. The picture seems to be perfect. Hat, gloves, bag, umbrella, jewelry. Jewelry? Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that overdoing it just a little? Sometimes certain accessories are appropriate, and sometimes not. Let the lady show you what every woman knows. Sometimes a mere gesture. The changing of a hemline can be enough to create the look of fashion. And that, after all, is what you're selling. You can give a stationary look motion by pinning back a skirt and pulling back an arm. Whether the look you're after is sophisticated or dainty, elegant or casual, a few simple tricks is all it takes to dress her down or dress her up. For the tricks that every woman knows are the tricks that make you, the fashionist, a master of your art. One thing more. Background touches are nice for atmosphere. But how about using a little feminine psychology here? What woman ever wanted to play second fiddle to a background? She wants to make the impression, not the foliage. And speaking of feminine psychology, here's a final tip. She'll need a new dress every week. And at that, you're getting off easy. What other woman would wear the same dress 7 days running? Remember, she's got to be the best-dressed lady in town. For hers is the look of fashion, the look that you've created. There she is, Professor, your fair lady. You know you've succeeded in bringing her to life when all the women who stop and stare and sigh, "I wish I could wear it," actually believe that they can.